Yeah, we're gonna go over the 1990 420 SEL, show some of the flaws that one person wanted to have pointed out. If you notice here in the grill, a little dent with 117,000 miles. There are some small rock chips, nothing really obscene. There's a small chip up here. And as I shown in the photos, there is a small chip in the windshield. Okay. The sides of the car were all refinished from basically here down. The paint had some checking in the clear coat. There was no body work done, no rust repairs. You see the wheels on the car are pretty much almost flawless. And there's a little tiny chip there on the paint. Come down this way, Lawrence. This is the area that I showed in the photographs where the molding has a couple of dents. Once again, all this has been refinished, so it's basically flawless. You come around to the trunk, got a couple of hairline scratches here. That's dirt. We got a small, looks like a paint defect right there. You come over around this way. See, it's nice and clean. The car was definitely garage kept its entire life. Look at the roof. You know, you have this Maven. No, that is, you have some minor imperfections in the paint and the roof. Yeah, a couple on the sunroof. And you have a small chip near the A-pillar. And once again, the sides are all freshly refinished. This wheel looks nearly flawless. And I believe the rear wheel is also in incredible condition. Yeah, it's pretty much as close to perfect as possible from the wheels. Come around to this side, Lawrence. The hood of the car is, you know, some small rock chips and a couple of very, very minor scratches in the front bumper cover. You know, just like any, 30-year-old car, there are some minor paint defects, but overall, I would say that the car is in exceptional condition considering the age and mileage. Car starts right up every time, first turn of the key. Idle is right where it should be. Shifter bushings are nice and tight. I'm gonna go slow over this puddle. I don't want to get water all over this car. Of course, the AC blows nice and ice cold. Being a California car, you're not going to survive out there without working AC.
On this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing.
Stereo works perfectly. Steering is really nice and tight in this car. There's no play in the steering whatsoever. Suspension is great. Acceleration. Nice and smooth. See, there's no play in the steering wheel whatsoever. Very straight car. It's an absolute pleasure to drive this car. No pull, no pulsation either way. acceleration. Nice tight suspension. Cruise control works. Put it right at 50. Absolute pleasure to drive. I know exactly the reason why Hans chose this car to drive across country last April. I would have made the same choice. Am I going to make this light? Yes, I am. If anyone who's thinking of bidding on this car, if you're here on the East Coast and you want to come out, take the car for a drive, I have no problem with that. As long as the weather's nice. This car is an absolute pleasure to drive, and I think anyone who comes out and takes it for a ride will concur. Nice and quiet in the cabin. Just a beautiful 126 S-Class, best S-Class ever built. Obviously, I think the 109, 108 is the most beautiful S-Class ever built, but I think overall, the 126 body cars, including the last generation with the facelift interior that came around in '89, really makes them a real contemporary classic car that you could drive these cars today, every day as a daily driver. Great comfort, safety, reliability. Not terribly hard to work on at all. Actually, they're pretty easy to work on compared to the modern Mercedes-Benz cars. So that's it. Good luck, guys. Whoever gets this car is, guys and girls, whoever gets this car is going to be buying a winner.